to The Update. I'm Talisa Ryder. The Reserve Bank is tipped to leave interest rates on hold when it makes its announcement this arvo. Economic growth and household spending have slowed since the RBA's last meeting, and other central banks, including the US, have cut rates, but economists still don't believe there'll be a cut here until early next year. Coles and Woolies are expected to receive massive penalties for what the ACCC alleges to be unreasonable price gouging. The consumer watchdog is taking the supermarket giants to court over misleading discount pricing. Former ACCC Chair Alan Fels hopes any penalties act as a deterrent.
The penalties will be in the hundreds of millions. They are likely to put a very hefty fine because it was deliberate, planned, sustained and kept going for a long time.
Young men and boys at risk of engaging in family, domestic and sexual violence will be the target of a new early intervention trial aimed at reducing their risk of becoming adult offenders. The $23 million program will run for 3 years in 12 locations around the country, offering counselling, mentoring and other support services. It'll be aimed at young boys aged 12 to 18 who have experienced childhood abuse. Overseas, more than 490 people have been killed in a wave of Israeli airstrikes aimed at Hezbollah in Lebanon's south. It's the deadliest day of conflict across Israel's northern border in nearly 2 decades. And 2 Russian astronauts have returned to Earth after spending 374 days in space. The trip spanned close to 6,000 orbits, the longest mission since the mid-1990s. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, 2024 Brownlow medalist Patrick Cripps says he'll definitely move back to the West Coast one day, but only once his footy career is over. The Carlton midfielder, who grew up in the small town of Northampton, secured a record 45 votes, the most ever in a single AFL season. And the Aussies will be looking to win their ODI series over England in Game 3 tonight. We've comfortably won the first 2 matches. In entertainment news, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have been spotted together in LA, meeting with celebrity divorce lawyer Laura Wazer. According to TMZ, Laura, who worked with Ben during his split from Jennifer Garner, has been helping the exes mediate their tricky split just 2 years after saying "I do." Kendall Jenner has debuted a brand new hairdo, the youngest of the Kardashian-Jenner sisters, swapping her trademark dark locks for a bright blonde bob during an appearance at Milan Fashion Week. And Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are keeping divorce rumours at bay, putting on a loved-up display in New York. The Hollywood it couple snapped hand in hand while walking around in the Big Apple, following a raft of split rumours after the PR fallout from Lively's new film, It Ends With Us. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you later on.